everyone, and welcome back to Six Ashes. This is Chad from CBW Farms. Well, you can see it's still raining here yet, and it's just about time to go to bed. I'm kind of an early to bed kind of guy, and wake up late, I guess. So we'll be waking up about 7:30 in the morning again. As you can see, my money is up there pretty good. I was over 400,000, but I didn't realize I had I don't remember, $50-some thousand loan out, so I paid that all back, and we'll kind of go into our menu here and see what we kind of got. We got a bunch of contracts we can do. Just kind of see before we go to bed here. We got a little bit of wheat. We got a bunch of canola to sell. A few sunflowers off of our one tiny field we had, I guess. Let's see. We got 65,000 liters of sugar beets in our bin. So we top out at 75,000 in that particular storage silo. So we didn't get that one quite full, but we added our new Alien Jim Mercury Farms pack silo. So you can see we're at over 500,000 liter storage here, 575,000. Yeah, our pigs are doing good. Looks like we're doing pretty good on feed there. Cleanliness is okay. We'll clean them up in the morning. And our chickens are doing good. We've got 6 births, so we still got 94 chickens to go to reach our goal. And our pigs, I think I've only had 1 birth. I think I bought 10 and then I bought 12. So I think I've only had 1. So we'll end up with 1 or 2 more pigs overnight, I guess. Yeah, I think we need 30 pigs, if I remember right, for the achievement on that one. And we're working at, we need to get our cattle and our sheep yet. Alright, let's get out of here. And you can see it's still raining yet. And we have a big wheat field that's ready to go, so we need to buy a harvester in the morning. And hopefully we can, and we need to buy something to either bale or pick up straw. I'm sure we'll pick up a loading wagon somewhere and just put it all in our silo. But let's go to sleep. Not 2 hours. We'll go to sleep for 12 hours. Boy, it really gets dark on this map, don't it? And we have some leasing costs and maintenance and some income. We must have had income off of our honey pot allotment without even having anything there, I guess. There's no manure or water in their greenhouses. But it's a nice sunny morning and everything is dry. So I guess the first thing we need to do, we need to get over to the pig farm and we'll take care of those animals in a minute. Go in here and get our pickup and we'll go over to our pigs and our chickens. I think we'll be okay on feed. We got 10 days worth of feed, so today we need to get some work done. Well, hopefully everybody's having a great day like I am. I got my chores done this morning, so it's Labor Day today here in the United States. And so happy Labor Day to everybody that celebrates, I guess. And yeah, so just a little bit of a slower day, but we do have some family around yet, so we'll have to see them later. Where can I park here to be out of the way? We'll stop over here. Alright. I think our tractor's in the shed here. Yep. We'll clean up our pigs here while we're on this end. Hopefully we get to use our new tractor we got on the last episode today. Our new Kloss. I'm excited because I never really played with much of the Kloss equipment yet. Look out, piggies. Look out, pig. I guess I need my hot shot to get him out of the way. Pig. Magic pig. 300 liters. Dump this in the trough here. There we go. And let's see. Got a fly on me here. Whoa, I didn't mean to run you guys over. Let's muck you guys out a little bit. Oh, we got a full bucket. Sorry, pigs. Didn't mean to run you over. Dump this in our little manure bunker over here. Alright. So we don't have a lot of manure, but I guess we don't have a lot of pigs either. We'll get that last little bit out while we have the loader out. Crash counter +1. Well, hopefully everybody's had time with family this weekend, being a longer weekend like this, and maybe got to cook out a little bit. And I know for us it was kind of a busy weekend because my daughter got married on Saturday, so we welcome a new son to our family, and most of my kids have made it home. All but my oldest son, he wasn't able to make it home. He's the one that's a drill sergeant in Fort Benning, Georgia, and he had to work, unfortunately. But I did have my next oldest son, my second oldest son. He did record it for my oldest son to watch, and he's just trying to figure out how to send it to him. Let's see. So no, everything went well. It was a very small outdoor wedding at my daughter's in-laws' house, only a couple miles away from us. No, a very nice service, and yeah, we couldn't have asked for anything better, I guess. Alright, while we're here, we'll go water our pigs while we got the gate open yet. Hopefully nobody's gotten out. I did have a few of my pigs wander over to Kiwi Farm. They're sitting by a bridge. If you've ever been on that map, Rabbit Rob is playing on there, and he discovered them in his last Let's Play that he just had on. So go check out Rabbit Rob. Why am I by the feed over here? That ain't going to do any good for the water. Need to concentrate what I'm doing. See how much water they take. Oh, not very much. And we need to cut and collect grass or hay. So we have a lot of things to do on this game day here. I mean, maybe not so much this episode, but in the next couple episodes should be fairly busy. There. We'll go clean out our chickens. Gotta think of a good place to park this water tank. Ooh, kind of out of the way. I always hit that bump. A lot of chickens running around here. Well, we got some more egg boxes anyway. I'll need to get the Quiet Hitman reusable pallet here pretty soon, and we can start putting them in there, but they're not producing a lot of eggs yet, but I guess we've only had them for a couple in-game days. Alright. Let's go put our loader away here once. Somewhere out of the way. I think we can set him right by the manure. Since the manure ain't going to grow on its own. Oh, must not be quite down far enough yet. There we go. Well, I won't put the tractor too far away. We'll grab our pickup and we'll head to the store. Wait a minute. Can I possibly reach this here? Yes, I can. We might as well repair the tractor while we're here. There. That just happened to be more luck of the draw. All right. Head down to the store here a minute, and we'll go pick out a harvester. Won't be anything too big or expensive, I hope. We'll see what the mood strikes when we're there. We got a pretty good sized tipper, so we can have a pretty decent sized harvester. And we got to find something that's got a good head trailer. I know the Kloss combines, they kind of lock onto their head trailers, so they could be an option, or it's going to have to be one of the lizard folding headers if we get a combine that's big enough for that. We'll just kind of go into the store and we'll see what we can find. Hopefully nobody's coming. Oh, I'm driving into trees. I can beat him. All right. Let's go talk to Iron Man Rick here and see what he's got for us. Rick, are you around here somewhere? There he is. He's over by his office here. All right, let's go into harvesters. Not a bison. That's what we had. Not going with that or that. The Activa wouldn't be a bad combine. Let's look at some of our modded combines once. The Dominator ain't too bad of a price. 7,800 liters. Not sure which heads go with it. The Tucano, that's a little expensive. I got my old standby here for $50,000. It's hard not to use that one. Got another Dominator for $40,000. 7,500 liters. Got the Mega, that's 8,000 liters for $6,000 more. What do we got for horsepower here? 200, well, the Dominator 106 has actually got more horsepower. Smaller capacity. Let's see, camera. I've never used that one before. That's kind of all I got downloaded at the moment. These are both the same, I'm sure. Yep. The inner camera is mounted on the seat and moves with it. That's kind of cool. 14 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour. Oh boy. Well, what can we change the main colors to? We can kind of have an older American color. Not that we ever had this style of a Kloss combine in the United States, but we're in the UK right now, so we'll keep it a little newer looking. We'll buy that. All right. Let's look under headers, and let's see what we have for Kloss here. 5.1 meter, that's one that they were talking about. I think that goes with it. Ooh, 7.7 is for the Tucano. 12.3 would be a little big. I think that's kind of our options there. Oh, we got a couple here too. That's 5.1 meters also. 4.5, that's smaller yet. Or we could go with a Cressoni. What can we do with the Cressonis? Holland, John Deere, Kloss. And how big did I say this one was? 6.6. Well, let's try this out. Then we don't need any trailer whatsoever for it. Thank you, Iron Man Rick. We'll go check out our new purchase. Oh my, here we go. Nice looking little machine here. Let's hop in. Check out the cab. Pretty basic, but it's a little older machine. The interior looks pretty nice yet. It ain't all ratty or anything. If I remember right, this might be a little louder combine. Alright. Attach our header here. Not going to be super fast or anything like that, but it should be a little nicer than our old Bison that we started out with. I apologize if this combine's a little loud on your end. I can't quite tell. I got my headphones on here, and it's louder for me. There, we'll get off the main drag there. Very nice. Well, pigs have been busier lately. My little isoine pigs, the last episode I said were a little sick. They're doing much better. This morning, you know, I suppose we got about 4,300 of them left yet. You know, I lost a bunch out of one barn a few weeks ago, but nothing overly drastic, I guess. And it's mostly been trying to get the feeders set right, because the feed quality ain't real good. They're on little pellets, but the pellets are so fine they're all ground up a little bit, and the pigs want to dig through in their little feeders or whatever, and they want to dig for the pellets, and then they leave all this fluffy stuff behind, and it kind of makes a mess out of everything. But I think I got them pretty well cleaned up now, and I got a few feeders to adjust, so they're getting much closer. But no, my little guys look like they're doing pretty good. I still need to treat a bunch of them yet and pull a bunch of them into some empty pens that we have yet, and I'd like to get that done pretty soon. Our feeder pigs that we just got in last week, they look really good. Our 1,019 head that we received last time that I was talking with you all at a different site, they're doing good so far. Treated a few of them, but not very many. So hopefully they can get up and growing. I got fat hogs at my third site we've been selling out of. I got another load going out Thursday morning out of there of fat hogs, so about 160 head will go on that load, or 165 probably, I think is what they've been kind of selling out of that site. And then my fourth site that's got fat hogs in it too, we sell out of there Friday afternoon next week. So I believe there's 800 and some head left there yet, and there will be about 880 we'll put on that load. So that'll be a few more on that one. I need to turn on my help window here a second and disable straw swath. Right? No. Enable straw swath. Yeah, that's right. I got to think there for a second. It's been a little while since I've done this. Oops, wrong button. Oh, I need to unfold the harvester first. Well, here we go. Now we'll see if we're on correctly. Yep, we're on the right way. So we'll actually have some more straw for our pigs, and we'll keep a bunch in storage for whenever we get cows, and we'll need some for TMR and everything else, I guess. This is kind of a bigger field, so this could take a little while, but we'll get everything rolling here and started, and we should get a pretty good crop off this. Everything's fully fertilized and plowed and limed, and this seems so slow. I'm so used to playing with the tool height for harvester mod on that I'm used to going the speed that the harvester goes, but I'm trying not to use that if I don't have to. I mean, being these fields are fairly small, I think I can get by, but this one ain't liking the hills so much with this 6.5 meter header on it. I guess we'll fight our way through, and hopefully we get some good windrows here. I'll try to keep them where they're easy to pick up, but yeah. We'll kind of try to get around the field here once, and then we'll get our Kloss tractor out and get our tipper and be ready to go, and then we might do a bit of a speedy on this field after that, and then that way you guys get to listen to some music instead of me rambling on all the time. Oh boy, yeah, this sure isn't liking the hills very well. I don't know if it's the header itself that's causing this problem. If it goes too low, I know some people have had some problems with these headers with certain harvesters, but let's see what we look like in cab here. Yeah, don't look near as wide when you're sitting inside of here. But we're getting just about a half a tank already, half a grain tank. And I know it can't be the repair yet. A lot of times if your head's not in good repair, it might not travel very fast. We do have some money if we need to trade around and get something maybe a little smaller if we have to go to that 5.1 meter header and buy a trailer. We'll do that if we have to here. I'll see how long I fight along with this, and hate to get rid of it because it's kind of a nice size head. But no, like I was saying about the wedding, at least my son from Colorado made it home. He flew in, I believe he got here Thursday afternoon last week, and so I got to see him a few times so far. And of course, you know, since he's got some time off, he's spending some time with some friends of his too, and which is understandable. And I'd kind of like to have him come here one of these days and look at my PC. He knows a lot more about computers than I do, and he even knows more about YouTube than I do, so hopefully he can set me up with a few things and get me set up for my live stream that I'm hoping to do a week from, well, not a week from, it would be next Saturday morning. I'm hoping to do a live stream, and if everything goes as planned, depends how the pigs do and how much work we get done this week. So like I said, hopefully my son can help me out a little bit with this. And that header didn't seem to raise very much there. I don't know if it's just a little too low for this combine, or I mean, if we're going downhill, we're going 6 miles an hour like we're supposed to. Technically speaking, I should be in kilometers per hour, and I should be using euros and not dollars, but I'm just doing what I'm kind of used to. Boy, we're just about 80% already. Gonna get a lot of wheat off this field, I'm thinking. Our chickens should be happy, and our pigs will be happy with their bedding. All right. Just about full. Then I gotta find a spot because I got crop destruction turned on, so I can't just fly across the field with the tractor. I pretty much always play with crop destruction on. I don't know why, I've always just kind of done that, I guess. We're just about full, so I gotta keep my eye on that because I don't want to run over my crop, because all of a sudden I get chatting and then I forget that, yeah, that I'm harvesting as well. 99. 7,500. Put our unloading auger out. Whoa. Hopefully I can squeak by there with the tractor and tipper. Shut him off there. Getting dirty already. And we haven't even been around the field once yet. Like I said, I hope we get a good yield off of this field, or we should. As good as we can. It's a long walk back to the farm. I always wonder about taking this tree out and doing some landscaping there to flatten that out. It'd make our windrows a lot straighter when we're trying to either pick up with a loading wagon or a baler. Alright. I believe our Kloss is in here yet. Should be. There he is. And our tipper's here. 0 hours on our tractor yet. All right. And hopefully this tractor should be able to handle this tipper a little better than the Fendt. Still got some lime laying around here yet that I should get used up or hauled to my silo. Oh, nice little windrow there. I think that'll pick up nicely with the loading wagon. Yeah, unfortunately on this map it's so hard to use a worker, because you can see these fields are all at an angle. I mean, once I get headlands done, I mean, I can set it, you know, the way the lines of the tillage are going, or the way the seeder you can see went. All right. A little bit of a pile there. Yeah, we got a ways to go to get around here yet. Whoa! That pipe ain't very tall on that harvester. Oh man. There we go. Barely gonna reach. So we're not gonna be doing too much dumping on the go. I think these little harvesters unload fairly fast if I remember right. Make sure that everything looks good yet. No safety covers there, is there? Start up our harvester again. Not as fast unloading as I thought, but it's fairly good, yeah. We're getting down there. There we go. Head back off to where we left off here, or up to where we left off. The old cloth is kind of grinding away here. Try to wait for that straw swath to quit there, so we don't make a big old mess there. All right. Well, like I said, Saturday was my daughter's wedding, which, like I said, went really, really perfect, and her father-in-law, now her current father-in-law now, he became an ordained minister for doing the service, so he got to marry off his son, which was kind of a nice thing, and got to give a little story about how Macy and Cody, that's my daughter's name and her husband's name, how they met. They met when my daughter was working in a nursing home, and she became really, really close friends with one of their residents. And every day she would go and talk to her, even if she wasn't working. She'd go say hi to Norma, and well, Norma kept talking about her grandson from the Black Hills in South Dakota, and that he was single, and that he had a kid, but he was single, and how they should really be. And so after Norma had passed away, then Macy got introduced to Cody at Norma's visitation or wake, whatever you want to kind of call it, I guess. And yeah, her and Cody met there, and yeah, it's kind of been history ever since then. But Macy didn't get to see her ring before the wedding, her wedding ring. It turns out that Macy got Norma's original wedding ring that she wore. So Macy was really teared up to get, I mean, basically Norma was her best friend, you know, even though Macy was only probably 20 years old at the time, 19, 20 years old. And so, yeah, it was quite the honor to get that. And it happened to fit. Macy's fiance at the time had asked her what size of ring she wore, and she says, well, 5.5 is my ring size. Well, Grandma Norma's ring happened to be 5.25. So yeah, I mean, it was kind of like it was made to be. So like I said, it was really special with, with Cody's dad being the officiant of the wedding, and then I got to make the toast for the couple then at the reception, which we had the reception right at the same place. Everybody just had to carry their chairs inside. There's a little machine shed shop that they have on their yard. And so no, it was just a nice gathering and a nice day. Like I said, 4 of my 5 kids were there, I guess. So, my son came home from Iowa City. That goes to the University of Iowa. He came home for the weekend, and being as he had a longer weekend this time too, so actually he's still home yet this morning, but he'll be going back yet today because he's got school tomorrow. And yeah, like I said, we had just about everybody except my oldest son and my granddaughter. My granddaughter's in Louisiana, which she was right in the midst of the hurricanes that this came through, but everything must have went well. They're a little more inland, I guess. They're more by Baton Rouge, but all right. I'm really having my second thoughts on this header. Like I said, I can barely lift it up here. Well, then yesterday on Sunday, we had kind of a birthday party for my parents. Both of my parents turned 80 this year. My dad turned 80 on August 10th, and my mom turns 80 the day before I turn 50. On September 10th, she turns 80. So we kind of had a cake and ate soup and homemade bread, and visited with an aunt of mine she's from South Carolina, her and her husband, and no, it was kind of a good time. And then I had another aunt of mine that lives a mile away from my parents. She was there. And a friend of ours from town, a little more of an older lady. She's 80 also, I guess. But she was there, a neighbor of ours, or former neighbor of ours. So I was glad to see her. And then my son Tyler, of course, and my son Noah were there. And Macy and Cody and Maverick and Aiden, my 2 grandsons, they were there. So no, it's a nice little gathering, and my parents, of course. So no, we had a good time anyway. So like I said, it's kind of been a busy weekend, and I've been meaning to record, but yesterday I kept pretty busy before going to my parents' house with catching up with everybody's videos. And Brian Borrow Royalty. I've been trying to catch up on his series on Glazebrook. Let's see if we can just tab over there. There we go. I could have went the other direction. But no, I caught up with his series finally. In fact, I missed a couple episodes that I finally caught up on. And Rabid Rob, of course, I caught up on his. And John Linden, another good friend of the channel. I caught up with his videos for now. I see Brian Borrow just had a video release this morning again, so I need to catch up on that, and hopefully you guys go check him out too. It's Brian Borrow, B-O-R-U, Royalty. 3 different words there. Very good channel. Like I said, John Linden, L-I-N-D-E-N. Go check him out. Rabid Rob, just like the way it sounds there. Go check him out. And others too. I mean, I'm hoping that Joseph Farmer streams later on today, and I'm a moderator in his stream, and which I would be at his streams even if I wasn't that, I guess. I try to hit his every day. He kind of took the weekend off and didn't stream, which is good since I wouldn't have been able to be in much of his streams, I guess. And so now I'm ready to catch up with him. Rusty Money Gaming had a stream this morning. He had a premiere last night. And so yeah, go check out Rusty Money Gaming also, and Joseph Farmer. Bruce's Gaming, he'll be streaming today. He took yesterday off too and didn't stream. On Saturday afternoon he streamed on American Truck Simulator. I didn't make it into that one, being as all the activity going on, but I think Rusty Money had a stream going on during Saturday, so I got to kind of say hi to everybody quick right before the wedding. So no, it's always nice to see all my subscribers and basically all of our friends on YouTube or Farming Sim friends. I know I've missed some more other ones that I've watched here too, so I do apologize if I didn't mention you. I know a farming trucker. He's another one that he hasn't released too many videos lately. He's been pretty busy, but no, he's a great friend of the channel also. All right, off we go. Put our loading auger back in. Yeah, I really wish I could drive across these hedges or remove part of a hedge, you know, like with a chainsaw or something, so I could get right to the road, but otherwise I gotta go all the way around to get back to the shop again to exchange it for a head that I know will work on here better. Like I said, I'm not liking this 4-mile-an-hour deal here. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that empty out, shut that down, fold the header, and I will see you back at the shop here in a minute. I won't make you ride with me. I think we're going to get the right header for this. I guess we learn sometimes. Like I said, it's probably perfectly fine on flat fields, but like I said, it's just not working really great on here. So, sorry, Cressoni. We had a chance here, and I think the other header is cheaper too. So, I will see you at the store in a minute. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't see you at the store, but I'm just leaving the store here. I got the 5.1 header that goes with this combine. This costed $12,500 to purchase, and I spent about $4,000 on the header trailer, but I didn't try putting the header on the trailer yet. I thought, well, I'll try to see if I can sneak it down these narrow roads, and so far, so good. I quick had to get by the traffic. That's why I didn't appear on camera sooner here, but we got $41,650 for our Cressoni header, so we actually came back on money pretty well. You can see we're just about to $280,000 again, so no, we got a nice little nest egg going here. Now let's hope we can fit down this narrow little road. It's tight. Luckily there's no traffic on these little roads, but alright, we've got to be getting close to our driveway here. And we'll see if this header works any better. Like I said, it could just be the hill and that the harvester's just too small. Let's see if we can get into the yard here, and might as well unhook our header trailer. Yep, I had the right one. Surprisingly. Alright, let's go back to where we left off here. We're about 1.5 meters narrower than what we were, though, but we're not much bigger than what the Bison had, because I think that was close to a 5-meter header, 4.5, 5 meters, so we didn't gain a lot other than our grain tank size and about 2 miles an hour going down the road. And a lot newer. It should take less repairs on this combine, I would think. I think just that little bit that we did, it cost me $250 in repairs on that header already in the Cressoni. Alright, let's see if this is any better. Kind of blend it in a little bit. Well, we're kind of staying, we're at a steepish hill and we're staying at 6 miles an hour. So that's a good sign. Yeah, I think I will leave you here and we'll do a little bit of a speedy and we'll see where we're at from there. Enjoy the music. welcome back. I hope the music didn't bore you too much anyway, but like I said, it still had to be better than listening to me. As you can see, we're just about finished up with our weed here in field 51. And then we need to pick it all up, I guess. And I'll show you my new toy that I got here just a minute ago. To pick it up, I guess. So, there. Well, this coming week is going to be kind of busy here on CBW Farms. I got 2 loads of pigs going out later on this week. 1 load Thursday morning and then 1 load Friday evening. So then I'll have to sort pigs probably Wednesday night. Maybe do both loads Wednesday night. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, so that'll be coming up. But it's also getting close to harvest time here on the farm. So we need to start getting equipment ready to go, and a friend of mine that I help with on the crop farming, he is home right now from the truck, and so we want to get the combine home. It's in a neighboring town. It's about 15-20 miles away in storage. So we'd like to get the combine home this week, and we need to get some extensions built for the grain tank on there. It's got extensions, but it needs some longer ones since we're going to an 8-row corn head on there. We'd like to expand it just a little bit more. So yeah, that's going to be kind of a project this week too, I guess, and hopefully get the corn planter unhooked yet too. I got to do a little cleaning in my machine shed at home here and move a vehicle around and an auger and a few other things, I guess. But so yeah, hopefully we can get that done too this week yet. And of course, there's always lawn mowing to do. Shut there, close that there, fold that up, I guess. Put the header down. There. Our harvester's in the shed. It needs a good wash job here. But let's get rid of the rest of this wheat here. You can see our field is done. Then we'll start moving on to our next thing. I hear Farm Dog Jim is wanting to make his appearance, or his voice heard anyway. He's downstairs right now, but I can hear him barking in the background. He was just laying up here a few minutes ago. The sun comes through the window in the office here pretty good. And he likes to lay in the sun. I had the air conditioner going earlier because it's kind of warm outside. But yeah, I got that shut off now for recording. It's a little too loud. But yeah, Farm Dog Jim and Chelsea the Chihuahua, she was laying in here too in the sun, where it reflects on the floor. I think I'm going to end up getting rid of this tipper right away too, because I didn't realize that this one tipped all the time. And both places I have to go, you may have noticed that on the Speedy that I had a little bit of a challenge with this one. And here too, it kind of likes to hit the roof. You gotta be in here just right, and it might kind of clear. There, it's hitting a little bit. Tractor's doing a wheelie. Back up a little bit here as it goes down. Well, that's going down. Let's see what we got here. For wheat, we got 120,000 liters, so that'll feed our chickens for a while. We'll give some to the pigs, and if we get a good price, we can sell some as well. Well, we don't have a lot of hours on this tractor yet. Like I say, we need to get cutting this hay and tedding it and getting that put up to and getting put in storage. But like I said, I got a new toy a little bit ago. Let's see, this can probably stay more on this end because we'll need it down in our other 3 fields shortly. I think they got a little ways to go yet to mature. Like one more stage, but boy, those dogs are really barking downstairs for some reason. They must know that I'm recording. All right. Let's head down to these other fields and at least have the tractor and wagon ready to go. But we're going to need to fertilize and prep our wheat field that we have now and get that cultivated up and decide what I'm going to plant in there next, I guess. If there's something special you guys would like to see in that big field, let me know down in the comments. It'd be like corn or oats or something like that. I don't need any more root crops of any sort, so don't even think potatoes. Definitely not doing sugar cane. But if you guys got any normal crop ideas, maybe soybeans for a cash crop, or even though we got soybeans in these fields, but it's not going to amount to much. But as you can see, they are growing well here. They're getting close to ready to harvest. We'll park this over by our CNS Anne Marie multi-fill silo. Probably going to end up getting a different cultivator too. Leave some room here in case when we do have to get by with the fertilizer spreader. Let's unhook the wagon here. So that little cultivator there might just be too small for that field. I'm not sure. We might use it yet. I guess we'll decide soon. But basically our next step is going to be, I'm going to hook this onto the fertilizer spreader because that'll be our second job that we'll have to do. Our next job is going to be picking up our windrows of wheat straw, get them put in the silo. I think I'll put it all in the silo over here in the Alien Jim silo. Still need to get this property bought, but it's so expensive. All right. We're just about up to the farm here. We'll grab our fertilizer spreader and bring that over to the main farm. Get to use this tractor for a few things anyway. Let's see. Whoa. Doesn't do that to the fent. I don't know why this one got so light on the front end, but hopefully we have enough fertilizer to cover that field at least the first time. I guess we do have a weight around if we do need a front end weight. And as you can see, we still need a mower grass and get this put up here yet too, so that we might be doing on the next episode. Hopefully we'll get to that. Park him over here now and we'll walk and we'll go check out our new toy. Still got our lime there yet. But here you go, we got ourselves a loading wagon. We got the Strautmann Zeelan 3301DO. Holds 52,000 liters, I believe it is. Maybe we'll need to wait on the tractor as it gets loaded. I'm not sure, but we'll do a load with it first. But yeah, we'll look at that in the store a minute. It's under loading wagons. And it'll be way on the end. I was going to use my go-to here that holds 35,000 liters and only $28,000, 12 miles an hour. And like I said, it requires 90 horsepower. But I went with this one instead. This is another modded one. It takes 120 horsepower, but it holds 52,700 liters. And also goes 12 miles an hour. So I thought, well, this one holds quite a bit more. We'll try this one out. So let's go in and see what we can do here. I got the pickup lowered already. I don't know how much straw we'll get off this. It should be a pretty fair amount, I would sure think. But we'll see how the tractor handles it on the hills. The Kloss is only about 15 horsepower more than this tractor, so I don't know if it'll do a lot better if this one doesn't do it. But trying to keep hours off the tractor and keep it new as we can. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. This don't seem to be working too terribly bad. I went with the wide Michelin tires on there, so it added up a little bit. I think I spent $58,000 on the way that it's set up. yeah, hard to say how many loads we'll get off of here, but I'll probably do a lot of this off camera. And then our next episode, I'll let you know how much we got. We'll look on our silo and see what we have for straw. Yeah, this will take a while with that narrow bean head that we had on the combine, that grain header. That, yeah, there's twice as many windrows as I would like out here, but I guess I get to drive around a little bit more though too. They're not so thick. Seems to be doing a good job, and what I like about the Strautmans is that pickup on there sits up a little bit higher, or a little more forward towards the tractor. There's a couple brands out there that I don't know if it's the Fendt ones, or I can't remember which ones it is, but they're way underneath the loading wagon, and it's really hard to judge where to go with the pickup, and I end up missing more than I care to, and a lot of them take a lot more horsepower than this too. So no, I figured we'd try out the old Strautman here and see how that works for us. But with that all being said, I'm gonna keep on plugging away with getting the straw picked up and put away, and see how much we end up with at the end. And like I said, next episode I'll let you know how much straw we had, and we'll go ahead and start prepping this field, and hopefully we'll get around to getting some grass work done, because we really need to get started and getting ready for these cattle to come in, and getting ready to buy that cattle farm. The CJ farm, I think, is the one we're gonna purchase. It's a little cheaper price, but it comes with a few fields and a little more grass land there too, so I think that's what I'm leaning on anyway. Now we're able to make it quite a ways around here before we're getting a load. The tractor sure seems to be handling it okay here yet. Yeah, this is going to take a little while. Not as long as harvesting, obviously, but anyhow, if you guys like the video, please smash that like button. And if you want to leave a comment, like I said, try to let me know what crop you'd like to see in here next. Like I said, corn, soybeans, or oats would probably be my main ones that I would look at. So whatever one of those three, kind of let me know what you guys think we should plant next. And yeah, if you want to share this video, please feel free. Yeah, please check out some of those YouTubers that I mentioned earlier in the stream here. And also don't forget about Farm Sim Snowy. He's got a nice relaxing voice to listen to, and subscribe to another new one, new to me, I guess. I subscribe to Cobbler Farm, so I'd like to check him out. I haven't really watched any of his yet, but go check Cobbler Farms out as well. So, like I said, again, I apologize whoever I kind of missed, and like I said, go check out Rusty Money, Bruce's Gaming, Joseph Farmer, Rabid Rob. Oh, there, we're full already. And John Linden, Brian Burrow, Royalty, Aiden Sherwood, go check him out. Rusty Money, Farmer Cop, he's a good friend of our channel. Go check Farmer Cop out if you're not already subscribed to him. And his second channel, Gamer Cop, if you like to watch other games other than Farming Simulator. He plays a few on there, and he does some live streams. So yeah, go check all those guys out. And if you guys think of anybody else that I should even be watching, go ahead and leave that in the comments as well. So, well, with that being said, I think we're going to leave it there for today, and hopefully we'll see you fairly soon. All right, well, take care, everybody, and God bless, and we'll see you later. Bye now.